Hey guys, how's it going? It was good to see some of you on Zoom. I hope you enjoyed that. We'll do that again soon. Well, after spring break, actually. So not that soon, but after we come back from break, we'll definitely have another Zoom Q&A type session, maybe even a lesson or whatever. So just watch Google Classroom, watch your emails for notifications. But I'm here to do another video for our lesson. This is the next page in your central angles lessons. We're going to do 11 through 18. I'm going to do a handful with you, and then I'm going to set you loose and let you finish for today's assignment. So we're going to start with number 11 and take a look at that. What we have to remember is that all central angles match their arc measures. Okay, so that inside angle matches the crust of the pizza. So the first thing I want to do is take a look at number 11. They're asking for the measure of CFD, and it's got that curve across the top. So that means they're asking for the arc measure from C. So you start at C, you go around to find F, and then you keep going until you get to D. That entire arc is CFD. And I kind of did it like a highlighter. I know I kind of hid the letters, but the important stuff is still there. And so when you're looking at trying to solve for that now, you have some measures given to you, and we got to figure out some others. So we have to figure out this little piece of pizza, and we have to figure out this little piece of pizza over here, because we got to add them all up to get all the way around. We have an important piece of information right here. This is a diameter. It's a straight line. It goes all the way through. So if you remember, a diameter is a flat line. A flat line measures 180. 180 is the partnership of a linear pair. So guys, this one right here, this 135, and this empty spot, it is a linear pair. So we got to figure out what that empty spot is by taking 180 minus 135 to get that empty angle. Turns out it's 45. So what that means is this slice of pizza is 45. The arc and the central angle are both 45. But so is this one, because 135 and this one create another linear pair. So both of those are 45. So if we now look at what we have to add up, we have a 45, we have a 135, we have another 45, and we have that 81. All of those together get added up to create the entire arc. And if you add all those up, you end up with 306 degrees. That's the answer to number 1. So the key is matching up the arc pieces and remembering our old information about linear pairs. All right, I'm going to jump to number 13. We're going to do that one as well. Okay, so they're looking for the measure of arc E to F to C. So I'm going to go back to my little like fatter highlighter type stuff. So we start at E, we go to F. Oh, I didn't get it as fat as it was before, but that's okay. Maybe this is even better. And then all the way to C. So that's the measurement that we're looking for, E to F to C. Even though we have to go through B to get there, you have to travel from E to F, and then you don't stop until you get to C. So now we have to look at what all these angle measurements are around that arc. And so again, we have the linear pair matchups. We've got this diameter across here creates a linear pair with 126 and something. So in order for us to find out what that something is, we have to take 180 minus 126. And you end up with 54. So 54 is that slice of pizza. But guess what? It's also that slice of pizza as well over here, because you have another linear pair. So now we are adding 54, 126, and another 54 to get all the way around that arc and it's 234 degrees. That's your answer for that guy. Okay? All right, so I want you to try 12 and 14. I know they're a little bit more challenging, but see what you can do with them, okay? And as always, guys, you know you won't have a quiz on it until we're sure that everybody's good. I'll post all of the answers. I'll do them all with you as we need to. I just need you to try, okay? All right, 15. Let's take a look at 15. Now we're actually solving for x. Now we got some algebra stuff with it, right? Okay, so and it even tells us assume that the lines which appear to be diameters are actually diameters. So that means we've got it going all the way across. That also means that these two are a linear pair. So this giant 140 and this 6x minus 8 make a linear pair. So 140 plus 6x minus 8. If it makes a linear pair, what's it total? 180. So then we've got an algebraic sentence here. So we have to combine like terms and solve for x. So when you do that, you end up with, what do you end up with? Let's see. We can, actually, let's do this. Let's go ahead and combine the 140 and the minus 8. So you got 132 plus 6x equals 180. Then if we subtract 132 from both sides, you end up with 6x equals 48. Divide both sides by 6, so x equals 8. And that is indeed what they wanted. They wanted just the x value. So you solve for x, and for this one, you're done, because that's the directions. Solve for x. 17 and 18, you're going to solve for x, but then you're going to plug it back in and figure out what they want from you. Okay? So again, I just want you to try them, see what you can do with them. Probably just going to do some completion points on this, and then we'll talk about it again on Friday. We'll go through them all as part of our lesson on Friday. So good luck. Let me know if you're having specific questions or problems, but know that we'll be doing this again on Friday. We will revisit all of them. And as always, I've got to ask my question to know who's watching videos. So this question, I want to know, as we come into spring, it's kind of like the seasons have changed now. I want to know what your favorite season is. Mine is actually fall. I like fall a lot because I like the beginning of school. I like the temperatures in the fall. And of course, I like my Steeler football. So I like fall. That's my favorite season. All right, guys, take it easy, and I hope to hear from you. Take care.